Hi, Sarah here from Cycle Maintenance Academy. Are you struggling to put your front wheel back onto your bike? Today we're going to look at what might stop the wheel being put back into position, how to solve the problem and how to fit it correctly. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our video. Okay, let's begin. Hopefully, refitting the front wheel will be straightforward, but sometimes it just doesn't seem to want to go in. The wheel won't go past the rim brake. If you can't fit the wheel because the tyre has stuck on the brake pads, first check that the brakes are undone. We have a great video about how to release V-brakes here. And road caliper brakes here. If you have a very wide tyre, even with the brakes undone, it is still very difficult to refit the wheel. If this is the case, you will need to deflate the tyre before fitting the wheel. The rotor on the wheel won't fit between the disc brake pads. If you have hydraulic disc brakes on your bike and you press the front brake lever without the rotor being in place, then the pads will push together and won't release enough to allow the rotor to slide in between. You will need to open up the brake to enable your wheel to be fitted. You don't want to damage the surface of the pads, so use a flathead screwdriver and position it between one of the pads and the piston and gently push the pad against the other pad, and this will force the piston back into the caliper. Now do the same on the other side. This will open the gap between the pads. When refitting the front wheel, it is often important to make sure it is the correct way round. Because the bike is upside down, fitting the wheel can seem confusing. If it's a rim brake, then as the bike is upside down, the tread's direction should point backwards. If the tyre is smooth or the tread is the same, then it really doesn't matter. If you have a disc brake, then make sure that the rotor is lined up with the disc caliper. Grasp the rim in your hand and guide the axle into the dropouts. If you have a disc brake, make sure that the rotor goes between the brake pads. When it is in place, if you have a quick release skewer, push the lever into its final position. Watch this video if you're not sure how to do this. If you have a through axle, push it through the fork and tighten it. We have a great video here to help you. If you have wheel nuts, then you tighten them a bit at a time. First one, and then the other, until they are tight. To get the correct tightness, push quite heavily on the spanner. Thanks for watching. Please let us know in the comments below if you've managed to put your front wheel back correctly.